Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. We're actually at the 2022 Overland Expo West, which is in Flagstaff, Arizona, and we're here with Trevor from Moterra Vans, right? Moterra Camper Vans.
That's us.
There you go. You can actually rent one of these really cool camper vans.
Yep.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, that's our shtick. So we have 5 locations. We are in Glacier, Montana, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, San Francisco, all of the gateways to some really cool places to explore throughout the desert Southwest, all up into the Rocky Mountains, down the California coast, in Yosemite.
Oh, wow.
So the idea is we get a lot of people who want to try before you buy, or they're new to camping, and so they're just looking for a new experience, and so they come to find us.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to rent one of these for a few days and try it out. Just have a fun adventure if you're out in the Southwest. Moterra Camper Vans. We're going to get all into it right now. Guys, so right next to Field Vans is Moterra Vans.
So we are a rental agency. Field Van does all of our build outs. We've been working with them since 2016.
Okay.
So yeah, we essentially have 3 different models.
Okay.
And we have 5 locations. So trying to cover all of the western U.S. So we're out of Glacier, Montana, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, and San Francisco.
Very nice places. Very nice places.
Yeah. Those are great jumping off points. You can connect the dots if you want to, so you can pick up in Las Vegas and drop off in Glacier and go through the whole stretch of the desert Southwest.
So you can pick up at one place, drop it at another place, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And they're all inclusive, so when you pick them up, they've got all the plates and bowls and forks and knives and bedding and towels and outdoor tables and chairs. So the idea is you just show up, you got your hiking boots, and off you go. We'll even stock you up with groceries. We have an itinerary service.
Okay.
So you get an app, and your campgrounds are booked for you, and your whitewater rafting, or your horseback riding, or whatever you want to do.
So do you have to
show up and you just go?
Okay, and then when you're done, do you have to like dump it, or you know?
We take care of the whole thing. We got it. You got to dump if you use a toilet. You got to dump the toilet, dump the gray water before you show back up. But outside of that, but that's about a 5-minute job. And outside
do you
of
have to fill back up the tank?
No. We take care of all of that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you just turn it back into us, and we've got a team who's ready to get in there and clean it up.
Yeah, so a couple of questions I want to ask about that. We'll take a look at the vans that you guys have here. I like the idea of renting, because for folks who are out there and they don't know if this is going to work for them, they could definitely rent something. Yeah. Obviously, you guys are in a specific location right now, but people can even just go out to those places on vacation. I think they're all great places to go check out for vacations, right? So they can kind of go out there on vacation and then link up with you guys for part of that, right?
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do. So they'll fly into, let's say, Jackson Hole. We're right there at the gateway of Yellowstone Tetons. So you can fly in, just have your bag with you, be right at the gateway of the national park. Right. And Jackson's a nice town to check out. So maybe a lot of people build in a night or two in a hotel. But then you
I've been there.
There you go. Yeah. And there's no place you want to stay rather like right in front of the Tetons, or like right next to some hot spring or something. So a lot of people are coming in to do that. There's a lot of people who are doing the try before you buy model. So they're interested in buying a van, but they want to tweak where the USB charging cables are. Do they want to have a higher bed so they can put their bikes underneath, or a lower bed?
Or is it even going to work for them?
Or is it going to work for them?
It's a scary thing. I remember when I bought my van, I was like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah. So it's a huge expense.
It was scary. It was a big expense.
You don't know if how much you're going to use it.
Yeah.
So there's also a lot of people. We now have people who've come back and visited 3 and 4 times. They don't want to own a van. They don't want to keep it in their front yard, and they just want to arrive into Glacier and have the van fully prepped and stocked, and not worry about keeping up the maintenance and the batteries and all of that stuff. It's not.
It's a thing. It's not scary. It's not scary. So I think it is cool if people get a chance to rent something, try it out, and then see. And now you're making a more educated decision, even more so. Like a lot of folks out there just looking at the videos about this. But I would always recommend to them, just get one of these, and you can figure it out. It takes a little bit more than a couple of days, but those couple of days are going to give you like a good insight to what it's going to be like.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's a lot of the people who are coming around from us. Just give it a try.
Right. Oh, very dusty here.
Flagstaff, Windy City.
Yeah. So before we actually look at the vans, inside the vans, how do people do that? Like, can you give us some rough prices of what that costs?
Yeah. So $359 a night is the all inclusive price.
Yeah, about renting a nice hotel room.
That's what we benchmark against is a nice hotel room and a rental car.
Yeah.
And so that's all inclusive. Like I said, that's all of your cookware, all of your sleepwear, outdoor chairs and tables. So that was important to us. We didn't want to have any hidden fees or feel like you were nickel and diming a lot of the companies.
Okay.
You get the van or the RV, but then if you want cookware, you want any of that stuff, there's additional daily costs.
And you said you guys stock it, right?
That's all stocked. That all comes included.
So even if people have special dietary needs, you guys will...
Yeah, so the grocery service is separate, but yes, you can show up and you essentially just order what you want.
Right.
So
that's a cool thing, man. If you have to go run around and find the grocery stores, if you want to save some money, do that. But if you could just have someone else do it for you.
Trip, you know? And there's something really exciting about touchdown. Put your bag in there, go in the park. And
don't waste a minute.
Exactly. And so a lot of people, that's exciting.
Let's take a look inside of this one. Give us the rundown here.
So we have 3 van styles. This one is our high roof, and we had kind of couples in mind when we designed this van.
Okay.
As you hop inside, feel free to. We've got a queen size bed. It's actually just slightly bigger. It's about 8 inches wider than a queen size bed. So plenty of sleeping space. We put a memory foam mattress down in there. Sleeping comfort is important. If you're going to be hiking every day, you want to wake up feeling refreshed and recharged. So really comfortable bed. This one has a shower, the Thetford toilet in there.
Okay, so that's kind of like a cassette toilet?
It is a cassette toilet. Yeah, it's a cassette toilet.
Do you have a regular toilet option, or all of the vans?
They're all cassette toilets.
Okay, cool.
A lot of people, a lot of our clients are taking them to the national parks where restrooms are plentiful.
Okay.
And so we found that most of the time people are using them for middle of the night needs. You just don't want to hop out. So they actually are pretty low use.
Okay.
But the cassette toilet is nice because right now it's living in the shower, but if you didn't want to dance around a toilet while you're trying to take a shower, you take it out and it stores in one of the cabinets underneath.
Okay, cool.
Just gives you a little bit more versatility in the space, which was important for us.
I've never done it. I've heard it's really easy to use, so I need to do it one of these days.
They're super easy to use. And one of the things that's nice over a Blackwater tank is that you don't have to find a Blackwater dump station. You can just take it into a bathroom, a pit toilet or a restroom, and take a lid off and you pour it into a toilet and it's done. And so it's very sanitary and, I think people
as someone has been dumping for a year, like no matter what you do, you're gonna have to deal with the business that has to be dealt with.
It's never the highlight of the vacation, but it's a nice to have for sure.
If folks don't know how to do this, do you guys walk them through it? Do you give them tutorials, etc.? Okay.
Yeah, really from the moment they start interacting with us, we will jump on the phone with them. A lot of people may be new to camping, so we're talking them through how to book a campsite, what is BLM land, what is national forest, and so a lot of people are daunted by that.
Yeah.
As you know, there's so much of that is the most beautiful, pristine, untouched nature. And so with solar panels and 24 gallons of fresh water on board, you can park these out in the middle of anywhere. And so getting people comfortable with that idea is one of the most rewarding parts of the job.
And it's important. Like, I've never done it for some of the same reasons, and I've been doing this for a year.
Give me a call. I'd love to come out to Wyoming, and I will show you some of the most incredible...
Maybe I need to rent one of these.
Maybe you need to rent one of these.
I don't know.
Come out to Wyoming, and I'll tell you about some of the most beautiful hot springs that are at the base of a waterfall that you will be completely alone at. You won't, pristine nature, bison in the field, like it will blow your mind. So that's one of the most rewarding parts of the job for everybody who works on our team is being able to expose people who may not otherwise be used to or comfortable with camping in those elements. But even beyond that, we're giving out a lot of free information. We call it our insider's guides, and that's our favorite campsites, hikes, restaurants, things to do. As I mentioned, we've got itineraries, so people who want to be totally hands-on. And then when they show up, we spend about an hour and a half with people talking them through how do you make the lights turn on, how do the inverters work.
So you guys are camper folks, right? You use these things. You've gone out camping. I hope.
Absolutely. I spend a lot of my free time, whenever I can, hopping in these vans and taking them out and having fun. So
sweet.
Perks of the gig.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's take a look inside this one.
So we've got the shower in this one. Nice big shower.
It is, yeah.
I'm 6'5" for context, so the high roof even for me that's about 6'2", so most people fit in here really comfortably. But shower, toilet. The toilet can come out of here and live in these cabinets under here. This is where we've got the stove and all the plates and bowls and forks and knives and cups and all of that stuff. Lots of storage. One of the things I like about this van is that there's a ton of storage. So a lot of our renters will actually leave their bags with us. So they'll come, bring some packing cubes, and you can kind of move into this and make it your space. So a lot of storage all the way around. For the desert campers who are coming out here, we've got the fans to keep it nice and cool.
Okay.
24 gallons of fresh water in this van. We have an inverter so you can plug in your computer and your laptops. There's USB ports kind of sprinkled around the van so you can keep your phones charged up and cameras and what have you. There's a heater and water heater in here, so on the other end of a hot desert is a cold night,
right?
And so to be able to stay nice and warm, they run off of the diesel, so doesn't dry down your electricity, and really works. I've winter camped in these up in Canada, and stayed plenty warm in the evening. So
very cool.
Yeah, nice. super versatile.
Yeah.
This one here is kind of designed for with two people in mind. So queen size bed back here. It does turn into a bench seat. So if you wanted to, you could fit 4 more people sitting back here.
Right. Yeah.
And then we have a front bunk bed that goes over the front seats.
Oh, okay.
So if it was like mom and dad and they wanted to bring their small kid,
right, you can get them in here. They could have them
sleeping up in the front. So kind of designed with 2 in mind, but there's the modular ability to bring a third or
absolutely. Show us some of the cabinets and drawers opening.
Yeah.
Fridge,
so
fridge
comes stocked with Modelo.
Right.
Yeah. So we got a full fridge or your LaCroix. Yeah. Gotta have it.
Yeah.
Lots of storage options up here. These are all again more food storage, pantry storage. Comes with towels and you can put your clothes back here. There's also a dinette set. So when this is set up as bench seating back here, you can have a U-shaped dinette with a table back here. So if it was raining outside and you didn't want to eat out there, you could be comfortable and warm in here.
So if you're watching this video and you want to see more about these vans, we have a separate video that we've actually done with field vans where we can really get into what's going on here. You guys can check that out on the channel.
Yeah.
All right. So. You know what, Trevor? Let's take a look at this other one here.
Okay.
The pop top.
Let's go check out the pop top. Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, so here's the pop top. So we're taking a look at the pop top now.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, it's very windy out here.
It is really windy out here.
Yeah. It's very open, very roomy going into it, of course.
So, what I love about the pop top, like I said, I'm 6'5". So this is great. The ceiling is actually 8 feet tall in this. So it takes this van that is really nice and compact while you're driving. It's only 19 feet long, which is one of the selling points. You can fit it into a parking spot at the grocery store. 19 feet is kind of the magic number on campgrounds, so you don't have to stay in the RV spots. You can stay in tent sites, so you're not next to all the generators and all that.
Yeah.
This has solar, so you're camping pretty discreetly.
Right. So solar and lithium batteries.
Solar, lithium batteries, so lots of charge time. Nice and tall. This one we had families in mind, right? So you've got the bench seat when this isn't made up as a bed. So it just folds up like a futon, nice and easy. But then you got a bed up here, so this drops down these rails, so you can have 2 sleeping up here, 2 down below. We do have a model that's really similar to this. You lose the storage, but you get the wider bed. So same as the high roof van, it's about a queen size bed. So you get a little bit more seating, and there's 2 extra bench seats over here on the side. So families that are larger than 4, we can accommodate. They can ride together or sleep.
Okay. So on the website, folks can see all kinds of different options of vans. Yeah. And I think for folks out there who are looking at this pop-top version, if you're worried about driving a higher roof van, this pop-top is a lot easier to drive while you're actually on the road on the highways.
Yeah.
And then when you get where you're going, you can pop it up and then get the the beauty of all the headspace here. It's actually more than a high roof.
It is. The high roof is 6'2". These are 8 feet
Trevor can
tall.
stand straight up in here.
I can stand straight up in here very comfortably. It's a luxury for me, and it's really easy to do. There's 3 clips, and then it's electric. So you just push the button, and it goes up, and then you push the button, it comes back down. So
very cool.
Super user friendly. You can be in camp and set up in under 5 minutes.
Right.
Seats turned around, you're in full hangout mode pretty quickly. Yeah.
And for for the folks that are watching this, you also get an idea of what the field vans look like when they're all set up. That's the cool thing about this. Yeah.
They give us a phenomenal base. Like I said, we've been working with them since 2016, so that's kind of before any other van name was in the game. They've been doing it since the 70s, and tell you one of the reasons we went with them. They were, they were Mercedes certified outfits, so all of their seat belts are tested, and that was important for us as rentals. And all of the electrical and the water, it's not a home builds.
For the insurance side of it, obviously.
Yeah, and just for making sure that our customers are going to be safe. That we're going to put them in something that we feel really comfortable with. So when we were looking around at all the different van builds that were out there at the time, safety was paramount. Comfort, safety, and then of course it's got to be a pretty van. People want to get in and be like, yes, this is where I want to live for the next week.
It needs to feel like a luxury hotel room.
It needs to feel like a luxury hotel room that you can pull up and park in front of any beautiful lake, river, mountain range, and
live that van life for a couple days. So show us all the cabinets and everything here.
Yep. So really similar to what we had over there. You've got all of the plates and bowls and forks and knives and cabinetry. The toilet lives in this one. Yeah. So you can opt to leave it behind if you want the extra storage space, or you can
What
bring
kind of
it with.
dishware do you guys like to use? Do you buy the same stuff or different things for different bands?
Yeah, it's not a branded, but like melamine. Thank you. All melamine ware, so really nice and durable, but feels good and steady. Yeah. And then of course we always give them like salt and pepper, olive oil, sponge to do the dishes, drying mats and towels.
So you can go out in the desert and like and cook a steak or something if you wanted to.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So most of our cookware is out on that table, but yeah, you've got a 2-burner propane stove. We leave all of this open, so this is where you can.
The slide.
Yeah, me too. It's really nice to have the additional storage space. So, like I said in the other van, we have a lot of people who will come.
Slide that open.
Yeah. And then same in the back. This one's just fully open in the back. So lots of room. We leave these open so that you can bring your suitcase, move in, and then leave it with us, and just less bulk and have to be moving around.
Yeah.
So really feel like it's your home on wheels while you're out.
Very nice.
Shower in this one.
The pop top doesn't. Well, the pop top, the way the shower works is the back 2 doors open, and then there's a kind of a rectangular tent, and then there's a water hose that comes up out of the back. So outdoor shower option here. Yeah. Indoor in that one.
All right, Trevor, thanks so much, man.
It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm glad that we actually got to take a look at this,
Yeah.
I think there's good, for lots of different reasons, folks out there will probably be interested in taking a look at this. Maybe you want to buy one of these vans, or maybe you just want to have a fun trip if you're out in the, in the southwest part of the country, which is, like, as you've said, there's a lot of beautiful things to see.
No shortage.
Yeah, so for the folks out there who are looking at this and they want to know how to find out more, talk to you guys, just get more information, how do they do that?
Probably the easiest way is gomoterra.com. That's our website. We're on all of the socials under Go Moterra. Or if you want to call and talk to somebody, we have somebody sitting at the phone all the time, which is 307-200-7220. So call, ask us about the vans. We can send you floor plans, talk to you about our itineraries that we build.
Cool.
Lots of great information.
Just walk everyone through what they need to know.
We love talking about vans. Yeah. That's our full-time job. Call us, talk about vans.
And it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It looks like it might be a whole bunch of stuff, but I think this is a really good way. I see some folks out there that have some anxiety about doing it. This is a good way to do it, and these guys will walk you through it. So I might try this out myself.
Come on now.
We'll see what we can get worked out with Trevor. Thanks so much, man.
Such a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Take care.
All right, guys. Leave your comments here. I'll see if I can get Trevor or anyone else at the Moterra team to answer those questions for you.
Be happy to.
And we'll, maybe we'll do this later. We're out of here. Peace. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick break here to show you all these t-shirts that we're selling, and here, I'll go to Lola's right here.
All right.
Lola, you be the supermodel for this.
I'll try my best.
So let's see if folks know what that says. Vanosaur, that's what it is, Vanosaur.
Like connoisseur.
There you go. For anyone who's wondering, these are, if you want to support us, this is a great way to support us. We have these Vanosaur t-shirts, and you can actually buy them right here on the YouTube channel.
Right.
There's like a little thing going there. What is that?
It's a scroll on the bottom of each video, as well as if you go to the home page, there's a merch tab or merch store that you can click on.
Yep. And you can get these cool shirts and support us. We're going to do different designs. I think you have stickers and different things on
Currently,
in the store
these are
right
available on the as stickers, on mugs, camp mugs, water bottles, I think hats.
Right, absolutely. So that's a great way to support the two of us. So if you want to support us, go there and check that out. And then one of the cool things about it that, if you notice, there's no Stranger Palooza anywhere on it, so you don't have to advertise us, but you can support us, I think.
Agreed. And this first design is actually the Ford Transit camper van.
Yes. So that is, once again, I'm going to use
one
as the model. So yeah, that is a Ford Transit camper van, which is right there. That's ours that you see right behind us there. And then actually, we've got some friends over there. So if you're a fan of the Ford Transit or just van life altogether, this is a cool shirt that you can get. It's kind of like a conversation starter because people are going to want to know, what does it say?
Exactly.
All right, and we're going to do more of them. Okay, so that's it. Thanks so much for listening.